They call it Devastation Incorporated, at least General Akbar does. And Windham and Big Bubba, I guess height-wise, they're about even. But Big Bubba is just a gigantic man. Windham, the leader of the two. And both men are very, very strong, especially Big Bubba. What a move that is.
Yeah. I followed the career of Barry Windham since he was a youngster. I saw him really in some of his earlier matches, and he was really lean and trimmed down, much like his younger brother Kendall Windham. And Barry Windham certainly filled out, and as you can see, along the way as he filled out, he learned to pack the one whale of a wallop in that punch. And as big as Bubba Rogers is, right now he's got Big Bubba reeling, even though out on the floor, which doesn't make it official to knock a man down and pin him there. He's still getting a lot of respect from Big Bubba Rogers right here.
And you would think on the floor where you use the post or you use that iron fence around the ring, or you can use many things like a chair, it would be to the advantage of Big Bubba, but not so. Windham has the advantage by going right to the floor with Big Bubba.
Well, Big Bubba Rogers, Tony, is very proficient in the Louisville street fight. That really was his specialty that introduced him to the world of professional wrestling. And the Louisville street fight is far from being a wrestling match. It is a brawl, and a lot of the action takes place right out on the floor, probably as much so as actually in the ring itself. And so Bubba feels real comfortable when he's out on the floor. But on this occasion, he is defending the UWF title at the time that he held it. So any decision is going to have to take place right inside the squared circle.
General Akbar down at ringside having a few words with the fans as Big Bubba locks up now with Windham. And Big Bubba, he'll pick up that big man. And Barry Windham's over 250 pounds. Picks him up like he's just a feather. And he misses that time with a splash. Looked like he was going to drop right down on his head. Right hand. And now Windham.
Oh, Tony, look at that. He picked 350-some pounds of Big Bubba Rogers up in the air. But that showed the effect of it, because when Barry Windham came down on the leg, Big Bubba wasn't there.
And you've got to give Bubba some credit. He is not used to getting slammed. But he came out of that. Not many people can pick him up.
Well, one of the things I respect most about Big Bubba Rogers, and I noticed that very early when he went into the ring for some of his first matches, for a big man, I don't think there's anybody any quicker.
I think you're right. He's the quickest in the sport for that size. And now the right hand right up against the side of the head. And Windham is reeling. Back of the neck with that one. Big Bubba at his best right now, up against the ropes, just wailing away. Right through the ropes goes Windham. And he takes a tumble all the way, almost into the seat. Long way between the seats and the ringside in Greensboro. And now he's nailed again. Barry Windham goes right to the post of that shoulder. Right hand to the head, and Big Bubba is taking command right now, J.J.
Well, I think Bubba is trying to rely on the tactics that made him so successful in the Louisville street fight. He's obviously taken some shortcuts, but he's trying to do so within the framework of the wrestling rules, knowing that that referee's got a 3 count or a 4 count. Standard Akbar, the general, has really, really got him primed.
And we'll be back, fans, with more right after this time. You can make a great deal on a... It continues, and Big Bubba just going right at the head of Windham, and he's got Barry Windham hurt. Tommy Young wanted him. UWF heavyweight title on the line in this match. The champion Big Bubba, Barry Windham, the challenger, holds him up high, slams him hard to the mat.
And he seemed to do so almost effortless.
And now, Tommy Young calling for a break right here. He has that knee right up against the throat. A chokehold. Windham dazed. He's hurt. And Bubba right back on top of him. Tommy Young now checking. When you get in this situation, as hurt as Windham is, some guys will call it quits, but not Barry Windham. That right hand shoots right up. You see that. And Bubba locks in even tighter. Looks over at Akbar. And now he and General Akbar have something to say to each other right at the ropes. I think maybe Akbar says finish him off. He's going for a pile driver. A pile driver is what he's going for, and Windham lifts him high over the top of the rope.
Over the top rope he went.
And he staggered right into the iron fence. Big Bubba is hurt now. He's the man hurt, and Akbar wants a disqualification.
He's beside himself. He feels that Big Bubba went over the top rope, that Tommy Young should stop the match and award it so that Big Bubba could retain the title, but there's Barry Windham right out after him.
And Barry's still hurt, though. He kind of just staggers on off to the side there. And now trying to get back up, Windham. Over towards Bubba. Both men up on their feet. And now it's toe-to-toe on the floor.
You know, Tony, when you go over that top rope and drop probably 5 feet from the height of the top rope and another few feet from the ring apron to the floor, you're looking at almost a 10-foot drop to the cement floor. And when you figure the added weight of Big Bubba Rogers coming down, that's going to take its toll on anybody.
Belly to back suplex. He got him up and down hard.
I never would have believed he could have got him up, Tony. What a fantastic move.
Bubba kicks out. A big kick. Windham high up in the air on that one, and now a right hand. Barry Windham sensing the kill right here. He's got Big Bubba dazed. He's going to try a vertical suplex to the big man.
He'll never get him up, Tony.
We'll see.
Oh, I can't believe it. Big Bubba Rogers over in the suplex, but it took a lot of energy from Barry Windham to get over, and he's delayed and going for the pin.
And he's not even going for the pin.
Maybe he feels he needs to add a little 1-2 punch to try and put him away.
A boot right on the top of the head. Let's see if he can get it now. He does not. Once again, Big Bubba kicks out. Maybe, JJ, those extra couple of seconds helped him regain his composure.
Boy, the power of Big Bubba kicking out after all that onslaught is a real tribute to him, too.
Windham tried the lariat, and there. It seems as if Tommy Young is going to call for a disqualification. And Akbar, if we could not see it on TV, maybe grab Windham's foot.
Obviously, whatever happened, Tommy Young must have got a good shot at it, and he has stopped the match, but neither competitor willing to call it quits right now.
The winner by disqualification, Barry Windham. Big Bubba in this match retains the UWF heavyweight title. We'll be back with more right after this.